In 5 minutes, I'm going to teach you what voice cloning is, 3 fun uses for it, the real risk, and 4 safeguards that you can set up today to protect yourself. So what is AI voice cloning? Well, AI learns the patterns in your voice, anywhere from the tone, the pace, and the timbre, by samples that you submit to it. It also can then generate new sentences that sound just like you. So what are some fun and legitimate uses for AI voice cloning? Of course, with your consent. One would be personal branding. You get to keep your voice consistent for videos and podcasts, even while you're sick or traveling. Very convenient. Next would be accessibility. You can generate audiobooks or maybe even family letters in your own voice. So this is really cool because this is something you're able to leave for your family. And very sentimental, and I really like that. I've seen it done and I've experienced it. It's a wonderful thing. And lastly will be productivity. You could do quick voiceovers for tutorials without having to re-record. So if you are someone that actually does maybe a YouTube channel or maybe a podcast or something like that, or even a course, you can do quick voiceovers with your voice without actually recording it because the AI has cloned your voice. What are some real risks to watch out for when using AI voice cloning? One would be impersonation scams. You know, the ones you get where they call and say, "Hi, it's me, send me some money. I'm not asking you for money, but hey, if you want to send me some, cool, I'll give you guys the address." But all joking aside, yes, those scams happen and they're happening more often than not. So you need to protect yourself, and we're going to talk about that in a minute, so you're going to want to stick around. The other is consent and privacy. Some banks are storing your voice to use for account authentication. But who owns and stores that data? Is it the bank itself, or are they using a third party? This is something you might want to look into, or if you're really not comfortable with it, you can opt out of it at any time. And lastly, the terms of use. Some services allow reuse of this data. Once again, like the banks we just talked about a minute ago. You can find out who has it and who stores it, but once it's been disseminated outside of that entity, it's going to be very hard to find out where and what it's being used for. As promised, I'm going to give you 4 safeguards that you can set up today. Number 1, you should create a family code with your family members. Again, as I stated earlier in the video, a grandkid or a family member calls you asking for money, set up a code word. Agree on a phrase for emergencies. No code word means no action. So in case you are hit with one of these calls, ask for the code word that you have created. If they can't give it to you, hang up the phone. Number 2, the call back rule. Now, I've explained this in another video before. Hang up the call the person on a number that you know for them, like when you're saved contacts, or you can ask for a video call. This way you can verify who it is and make it happen. Lastly, bank or account protection. Disable voice pins wherever is possible. We talked about that with the bank. You can also enable MFA, which is a multi-factor authentication. So if your institution offers that, or the account that we're talking about in question offers that, set that up instead of using your voice. And then you can also set transaction alerts to make sure that no one is using your voice or has set up something to steal from you, which is absolutely horrendous. Lastly, data hygiene. So don't post long, clean recordings publicly anywhere. Read app policies. If this is on an app, read their policy, and also delete any training data if allowed. Let's talk about spotting a cloned voice call. Here are some red flags to look out for. 1, odd pauses, intonation. So AI isn't perfect and it hasn't gotten that conversational yet, so there will be some odd pauses and intonation, so you can hear that in the voice, and that usually says it's AI. The other one, if it's just slightly flat and emotionless, like, so if I called you and said, "Hey, listen, this is Bob, I need to send me some money now." I mean, come on, that's a robot. Now, bad lip sync on video. So now they are using video. They're getting cloned videos of people and using them. So if there's bad lip syncing on a video, like this is like those old movies that are lip sync, not lip sync, but what do you call them? Whatever. the end of the day, the ones where they're like, oh, so it would be like this. So if it's like a photo or video of your grandchild, they're saying, Grandma, can you send me some money, please? Yeah, huge red flag, hang up, be done with it. Also, if they call you and they refuse to switch to video, another red flag, hang up the phone. The other one is an unknown number or a new number. If they say, oh, I'm calling from a new number, I just got a new phone, or some BS story they're going to tell you, hang up. Urgency or pressure and request for gift cards. This is huge because a lot of these scammers know they might not be able to get money from you from your bank account, or you send them money directly, so they'll ask you for gift cards. So if they ask you for gift cards or even crypto, be done with it. Was this tech tip helpful? Make sure you tap like, subscribe, and check our safety and scams playlist. So would you ever clone your voice? If so, or if not, why? Let us know in the comment section. We'll see you in the next one.